Ferty9 Babies Meet 2023. సో విచ్చేసిన వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నాము. మరికొద్ది క్షణాల్లోనే ఈ యొక్క అద్భుతమైన రోజు మొదలవబోతుంది. మనం అందరూ ఎక్సైటెడ్గా ఉన్నాము. ఎందుకో అందరికీ తెలుసు, మనందరికీ ఇష్టం ఉన్న సినిమా నటి స్నేహ గారు కూడా విచ్చేస్తున్నారు. చాలా చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చూస్తూ ఉంటాము. నా ఫేవరెట్ యాక్ట్రెస్ అయితే స్నేహ గారే. మీకు అందరికీ కూడా వన్ ఆఫ్ ది ఫేవరెట్ యాక్ట్రెస్గానే ఉంటుందని నేను నమ్ముతున్నాను. సో మరొకసారి విచ్చేసిన అందరికీ Ferty9 ఫర్టిలిటీ సెంటర్ తరపు నుంచి పేరు పేరున స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నాము. అలాగే బేబీస్ మీట్ Ferty9 2023కి విచ్చేసిన అందరికీ మరొకసారి స్వాగతం, సుస్వాగతం. మరికొద్ది క్షణాల్లోనే ఈ యొక్క కార్యక్రమం మొదలవబోతుంది. ఎందుకంటే చాలా మంది విచ్చేవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. అండ్ వెరీ బిగ్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు ద మీడియా అండ్ ఆల్సో టు ఆల్ ది పీపుల్ హు హ్యావ్ కమ్ హియర్. సో ఇంత బిజీ స్కెడ్యూల్స్లో కూడా విచ్చేసిన మీడియా వాళ్ళకి, విచ్చేసిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి మరొకసారి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నాము. సో మై నేమ్ ఇస్ నేహా అండ్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు బి యువర్ యాంకర్ టుడే. నా పేరు నేహా. ఈరోజు మీకు యాంకర్గా విచ్చేసినందుకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉన్నాను. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ ఎక్సైటెడ్ టు సీ ద సెలబ్రిటీ Sneha who is coming in. Alright, so a very warm welcome once again. Every Indian celebration starts in Indian tradition. మనం ఇండియన్స్ కాబట్టి మనం ఈ రోజు కూడా ల్యాంప్ లైట్నింగ్ తో ఒక రోజు అద్భుతంగా మొదలు పెట్టబోతున్నాము. సో టు డూ ది ల్యాంప్ లైట్నింగ్ వండర్ఫుల్ మూమెంట్, that is okay to please come on to the stage to do the lamp lighting. సో మీడియా వాళ్ళు దయచేసి మీరు పక్కకు జరగాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాము. So we kindly request the media to please give us side. కొంచెం మీరు సైడ్ తీసుకోవాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాము. So I think can we all begin this day, especially the chief guest, the brand ambassador for Ferty9. We all give a round of applause. మరొకసారి అందరూ గట్టిగా చప్పట్లు. ఎవరో సపోర్ట్ చేస్తలేరు. Come on. So here we go. Onto the stage, all the doctors who are here. We request all of you also to please join the stage. So here we go. We are going to begin this day with God's blessings. This event is not just a gathering, it is the reflection of hope and resilience and joy that new beginnings bring. Today, we are privileged to be in the company of individuals who share a common dream, the dream of expanding their families and experiences the unparalleled joy of parenthood. Without further ado, I invite Dr. Jyothi, a pioneer in her field, who has been a guidelines and support for countless individuals and couple on their fertility journey, to share her insights, wisdom and warm words of a welcome with us all. So I think I've already worked with Ferty9 and she is an amazing person. So can you all put hands together for Dr. Jyothi.
A very good afternoon. I'm so happy today. It's kind of an auspicious day. I can say a dream come true. So I'm Dr. Jyothi, Medical Director of Ferty9 Fertility Organization. So it's a proud privilege to invite and to welcome all of you here, each of you. So to also telling Telugu, the local language, Swagatam Suswagatam Andariki. And Ferty9 గురించి చెప్తుంటే 10 years జర్నీ నాకు కనిపిస్తుంది కళ్ళ ముందు. డాక్టర్స్ ఉన్నారు. అండ్ మాతృత్వం అనే ఒక వరం. సో whenever anybody is asked this question, the most precious and miraculous day in your ఏంటి అంటే, ఐ థింక్ ఇన్వేరియబుల్లీ అందరూ నా చేతిలో ఒక బేబీని చూస్తున్నప్పుడు, ఆ బేబీ ఐస్ చూస్తే నాకు ఒకటి లైఫ్లో ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలని ఒక ఎనర్జీ. సో దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్ అబౌట్. సో మేము అనుకున్నాం Ferty9 ఫర్టిలిటీ ఆర్గనైజేషన్లో మన జర్నీలో ఎంతో కష్టంతో ఒక బండల్ ఆఫ్ జాయ్ బేబీతో ఉన్న కొందరు కపుల్స్ మీరు చూస్తున్నారు. ఇట్స్ సో హ్యాపీ. సో వీ థ్యాంక్ ఆల్ ద కపుల్స్ హియర్. మీ అంత బిజీ షెడ్యూల్ని మీరు వదిలేసి వచ్చారు మాతో పాటు ఈ సెలబ్రేషన్కి. వీఆర్ వెరీ వెరీ హ్యాపీ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఆల్ ద కపుల్స్ అండ్ ద కిడ్స్ దేర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. ఐ థింక్ దే డిజర్వ్ అప్లాడ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎవ్రీబడి. Thank you for trusting us, and thank you for making this a very memorable day in our life. So with that, of course, today I take this honor even to invite Sneha garu, who when I see her, I was telling her, tana smile lone oka matritvam kanipistundi. In her smile I can see a motherhood in her smile. So thank you Sneha garu for coming all the way and encouraging us to do more in this field. So also I would like to thank very importantly our team Ferty9 for what we are standing here for. So now it's led by Mr. our CEO, Mrs. Vinesh ji. He comes with lot of knowledge. Collectively 31 years of experience. Yesterday only I got to know he's so much of experience in the field. So Ferty9 when he started 10 years ago, our only idea was to serve the society. We wanted to do the best to the society. We are here, doctors, with the skill of treating infertile couples. When we started this journey, there are a lot of many people with the same mind came to us. Like you can see all our doctors here. So happy. They also came with the same intention of doing service to the society. And with that, I think Chandraji also has told us that more than 10,000 couples from our center has been, from our center they have their dream come true. So thank you so much. It can be only done with the help of a team. And when the team is ready, when people are ready, what about fertility ante? Baby is created in lab. So a lab condition should be just like a mother's womb. Ante garbhashayam lekka condition undali. Dantlo oxygen gaani, CO2 gaani, nitrous gaani. It should be like perfect for the success rate and also for the safety. So every time something great about our Ferty9 institution is whatever is there outside the country, videshamlo unna technology, memo mottamodaluga mana Ferty9 lo every time we launch and we feel our infertile couples should go with highest success rate without side effects. That's the passion which is driving us. For that, we have our team who have promised us, because everything comes with a kind of price. So ఇది ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేసి ద బెస్ట్ టెక్నాలజీ ఇచ్చి పిల్లలకి బాధపడే వాళ్ళు ఇంటికి బేబీతో వెళ్ళాలని ఆ టెక్నాలజీని లాంచ్ చేయడానికి వీ హ్యావ్ విత్ అస్ వెరీ పాపులర్ ఎంబ్రియాలజిస్ట్ ఐవీఎఫ్ కన్సల్టెంట్ ఫ్రమ్ స్పెయిన్. తను బయటికి వెళ్ళాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఏపీ తెలంగాణలో Ferty9లో యూ కెన్ గో విత్ బేబీ విత్ ఆల్ దిస్ గ్రేట్ టెక్నాలజీ. వీ వాంట్ టు డూ బెస్ట్ టు infertile couples. So thank you Mr. Javier for collaborating with us and putting all your knowledge into that lab which is like a mother's womb and giving a standard operative procedure to increase the success rate more and also manage the quality which is so important in the lab. So with this, they are here to do the honor of launching this great technology. And of course, when it comes to motherhood, just 3 days back, oka lady, 22 years marriage ayi, she is 44 now. Just 3 days back, she became mother. 10 years before, the technology was not enough for her to become mother. Because of these advanced technology, 20 years wait chesina tarvata tana life lo oka velugu baby lekka we have seen, and we are so happy about it. We want to serve more. We are good people with good intention. With whenever somebody wants to serve, I always say God comes inside, Daivam. Because of that, nature helps us. So that is the way we are all together here. All great people with great mind are there to do good to the society. Thank you so much for trusting us, and we wish to create many more infertile couple achieve their dreamhood of baby, the bundle of joy. Thank you so much.
Can we all put a round of applause to her once again for her beautiful speech? Alright, so in a world where information can be overwhelming and parenting advice can be conflicting, Dr. Amulya stands out as a source of clarity and understanding. Through her tireless efforts, she has helped parents not only understand the development of child, but also embrace the beautiful journey of parenthood.
It's such a vast audience, and I'm so happy to see all of you over here. Thank you for this opportunity. So, parenting is like a roller coaster ride, and I'm sure all you mothers over here must be agreeing. You have your ups, you have your lows, but it's a magical journey. And children change so fast. A small baby who's in your lap, completely dependent on you for your feed, grows into a child who talks, who laughs, and sometimes argue with you. Isn't it magical? This journey can sometimes be overwhelming because there are many challenges also. So, I will be talking to you regarding few aspects of development, why early childhood is important, and how you can travel to it. So, if you see when a child is born, the brain size is almost quarter of that of an adult. By 1 year, it doubles its size, and by 3 years, it's 80%, and by 5 years, it's 90%. So that's actually very huge. So in 5 years, if you see, the brain development is so huge, so whatever you do to the child in the first 5 years is going to be the foundation to how a child would be when they grow into an adult. If you see in a child's brain, there are many nerve cells and they are connected to each other with neurons, and these neurons keep developing. Now, if you give a positive parenting, like you give lots of love, lots of emotional connection, then positive synapses are formed. And when a child grows into an adult, you would see a child would be more confident, emotionally stable. But if you're going to give a lot of negative influences, the child is exposed to a lot of trauma, then the fight and the flight, the brainstem, which is responsible for anger, that part of the brainstem gets developed. And when the child is older, you might see that the child is emotionally unstable. They can start having narcissistic traits. So it's very important that you provide the first 5 years in a very peaceful and nurturing environment. So if you see, there are various styles of parenting. So I would like to ask you regarding it. So one is authoritarian. Now this has been followed since long, where it's more of punishment, threats, and by fear you're teaching the child. The second one is authoritative, where you are disciplining the child, you're being firm, definitely setting boundaries, but in a very polite, sweet way and respecting the child, understanding the feeling. The third type of parenting is permissive parenting, where you think, it's just a child. You don't need to tell. As they grow, they should be okay. And the fourth time is negligent. So in negligent, you're totally devoid of what a child is doing. So what do you think is best for a child's growth? So is it authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, or negligent? Well, it's authoritative, where you definitely have firm boundaries and respect the child in a polite way. Now, if you see, a child's development goes through massive changes, and it can be divided into 5 main stages. The first one is the neonatal period, the first 28 days of life. The baby is constantly with you. Touch is very important in this stage. Massaging your child, talking to the child, exclusive feeding if it's possible. This helps in the child's brain growth. Now, the next period is from 28 days to 1 year. This is the infancy. So here you would see a lot of motor skills which your child will develop. Rolling over, head holding, trying to crawl, trying to walk. Now at this stage, it's very important you provide the right kind of environment. So keep talking to the child, give tummy time, have a play gym in the house, and it's shown that if you introduce screen to a child in children less than 2 years, it's going to really have a detrimental effect. We have seen that children exposed to prolonged screen time, like either because the parent is occupied or just because the child is going to learn certain things like alphabets, numbers. If mobile or if a child is exposed to too much screen, we are seeing a lot of behavioral issues like speech delay poor eye contact, impaired socialization. So it's very important. Try to avoid screen exposure in the first 2 years. And the best toy what you can give to your child, it's you. You don't have to be constantly engaging with your child. Just 10 minutes of quality time twice in a day should be fine. And this 10 minutes, it should be mind, body and soul time, where you completely leave all your distractions and continue playing with your child. This is called as emotional nutrition. Just as how you feed the child and you're taking care of the physical development, in the same way play with your child. This is called as emotional development. And after 1 year to 3 years, you would see that the child will start having tantrums. They would throw a fit, they would cry unnecessarily. Well, you need to understand that during 1 to 3 years, the prefrontal cortex, that is the area which is responsible for the child's emotions, the child is unable to manage. So this is absolutely common. So do not judge another parent just because the child is having a tantrum. It's a phase and it would slowly pass away. Now, 4 to 6 years is the age where there's a lot of fine motor skill development. So give a lot of sand play, clay art, ask the child to paint, and give a lot of exposure. Now, from 4 to 8 years, that is where the school-going age, where children become more independent, responsible. This is the age where you know the child's strengths, weaknesses, and then is the adolescence. So what I would like to tell you is just spend time with your child, enjoy this journey of parenting. Try to have firm boundaries, but be polite with your child. Now, I would like to give you another set of instructions. I hope the audience would participate in this. Okay, so there will be 2 sets of instructions. You'll have to do accordingly. Don't stand. Okay. Don't talk. Don't sit. Okay, everyone wants to sit. No one wants to follow instructions. So, basically I'm a parent and you're a child. Okay. Okay, so don't sit. Don't laugh. Don't walk. So this is one set of instruction. Now another set of instruction is stand up. No one wants to stand up? Okay, walk. Walk. Okay, there's no space. Okay, laugh. So which instruction do you feel is easier to follow? Is it the first set of instructions where I said don't do it, or is it the second set of instructions? It's the second set. So this simple thing, if we follow with our child, it would be so much easier. Throughout the day we'll be telling, don't jump on the bed, don't walk that way, don't run. And it's so confusing for the child because they don't know what is expected from them. So simple advice is sit down, let's play this. If they are scribbling on the wall, rather than don't scribble on the wall, you can say, take this paper and scribble. So if you keep telling it in positive words, it's more likely that the child is going to listen to you. So this is a simple tip which I would like to give for you. And during this journey of parenthood, don't forget about yourself. It's very important you all take care of yourself because it's going to be overwhelming. So it's important even in a flight, they would advise, first you put on your oxygen mask and then give it to the child. And you cannot pour into a cup when you yourself are empty. So do take care of yourself and enjoy this journey of parenthood. Thank you.
All right, so celebrate the success of IVF. So this is very important in fertility, I think. So the celebration of IVF success. All right, so we are going to celebrate it. So now let's put hands together for everybody, and we invite, we tell all our dignitaries to please do the celebration, and we tell someone from the management to please bring the cake. All right, so meanwhile, తను ఏం చెప్తా ఉన్నారంటే అమూల్య గారు మీకు తెలుగులో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. ఇప్పుడు ఒక పిల్లడికి కానీ ఒక పాపకు కానీ మనం ఇది చెయ్యొద్దు అని అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా పిల్లలు చేస్తారు. అది చెయ్యకురా, ఇది చెయ్యొద్దు, అది చెయ్యొద్దు అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా చేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ చేయకు కానీ ఇక్కడ చెయ్యి, అలా చేయకు కానీ ఇలా చెయ్యి. ఇప్పుడు గోడ మీద స్క్రిబుల్ చేస్తుంటే మీరు చెయ్యొద్దు అని అంటారు, కానీ ఖచ్చితంగా వాళ్ళు గోడ మీద స్క్రిబుల్ చేస్తారు. కాకపోతే తను ఏమంటుందంటే గోడ మీద కాదు, ఈ పేపర్లో స్క్రిబుల్ చేయి, లేకపోతే ఈ బుక్లో మీరు రాయండి అని అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా వాళ్ళ బుక్లో కానీ లేకపోతే పేపర్లోనే స్క్రిబుల్ చేస్తారు. సో పిల్లల కాన్సెప్ట్ మీకు అర్థమైంది కదా, ఏది చెప్పి దానికి ఉల్టానే చేస్తారు. పిల్లలనే కాదు ప్రతి ఒక్కరంటే అదే తను అంత నీట్గా మనకి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసింది. All right, so now I think it is the time for the celebration and we are very happy that we have Sneha garu here. Thank you so much, ma'am. In spite of all this busy schedules, you are here with us, and we are very thankful to you. And now, let us celebrate the success of IVF. And I invite all the others also to please join for the celebration. All right, so it is not our doctors who is going to celebrate today. It is our patients and the babies. ఈ రోజు మన Ferty9 Fertility Center లో ఎవరైతే పేషెంట్స్ ఉన్నారో, మా ద్వారా ఎవరికైతే పిల్లలు పుట్టారో, ఆ తల్లి తర్వాత వాళ్ళ పిల్లల్ని తీసుకొని రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాము. So we request the mother and her child with a lot of respect and honor. We invite you onto the stage with a round of applause. So పిల్లలు మన Ferty9 లో ఉన్న happy mother and a child is going to come onto the stage. Can we all put hands together, especially the staff from Ferty9? Give a round of applause, because you can see your own effort who is reflecting here, in everybody's face. So that is amazing. So we are really, really very happy that we have all of them on stage. So I think let us begin the cake cutting. ఓకే, సో పిల్లల్ని తీసుకొని వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు అందరూ దయచేసి రావాలి. ప్లీజ్ వి రిక్వెస్ట్ ఎవ్రీబడి టు ప్లీజ్ కమ్. ఓకే, సో ఎవరెవరైతే ఫొటోస్ తీసుకున్నారో మీరు దయచేసి కిందకి దిగాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాము. మిగిలిన వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళు కూడా ఫొటోస్ తీసుకుంటారు. ఫొటోస్ తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు దయచేసి కిందకి దిగాలండి ప్లీజ్. పేరెంట్స్ అండ్ ఫొటోస్ తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు దయచేసి మీరు కిందకి దిగండి. ఇంకా తీసుకునే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళు కూడా తీసుకొనివ్వండి ప్లీజ్. వి రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. Alright, so I think we will begin the cake cutting. So cake cutting start చేసుకోవడానికి మీరందరూ కొంచెం సైడ్కి నుంచోవాల్సిందిగా ఉంటుంది. అందరూ ద పేషెంట్స్ వాళ్ళందరూ అయిపోయింది కేక్ కటింగ్. దట్స్ గ్రేట్. ఆల్రైట్, సో మీరందరూ కూడా ఆల్రెడీ ఫొటోస్ తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు దయచేసి పిల్లల్ని తీసుకొని కిందకి దిగండి, ఎందుకంటే చాలా క్రౌడెడ్గా ఉంది. అందరితోని కూడా ఫొటోస్ తీస్తుంది. మీరు దయచేసి వెళ్ళి కూర్చోండి, పిల్లల్ని పట్టుకొని అలా నుంచోవద్దు ప్లీజ్. We request you to please take your respective seats. Here to join us on stage to talk about his vision towards association with Ferty9 as a consultant, Mr. Javier. So thank you so much for your support to Ferty9, sir, and thank you for being here in this busy schedule.
Thank you very much. I would like to start saying that as an embryologist, there is no better sign of happiness in our work than seeing all these babies and smiling parents. This is real happiness, and this is the mission we have from our laboratories, and this is the final goal. So I'm very happy to be here today with all these families and with all these parents and sharing this joy. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, and this wonderful Ferty9 family, I'm standing here today before you with an immense pride and joy as I announce my association with Ferty9, a global company which is itself dedicated to this profound journey of parenthood. This association with Ferty9 for me, it's not just a professional association, but it's a real personal commitment with the mission of helping individuals and couples in achieving the dream of parenthood. In my global journey, all over these more than 15 years of experience in this field, I've seen the tremendous impact that advanced technology has in overall results and rates, and also in overall patient experience. And I've also had the privilege to witness how also science and compassion also impacts in this field. Ferty9, with its commitment and dedication, becomes a real element of hope in this field of fertility solutions. Ferty9, with a very skilled team of professionals and advanced facilities in our centers, is using right now this power of technology to create a nurturing, a caring environment for its patients. The result of this is not only our rates, which is obviously there in terms of pregnancies, but also to have a holistic approach and perspective, which also addresses all the emotional challenges that happens during this journey. I am very excited to bring my expertise to this company, to Ferty9, and to contribute to its mission to turning hope into happiness. I believe that with the global perspective that I bring and with the commitment of Ferty9 with excellence and quality, we will redefine the landscape of our fertility field. As we move forward, my goal is to work hand in hand with the Ferty9 team to explore new horizons, to implement the latest technology and methodologies, and also to continue to raise the bar in fertility solutions. Together we can make a real journey from innovation with compassion, and most importantly, celebrating the essence and the meaning of life, which is these babies we have today here with us. So thank you so much for welcoming me to this beautiful family, which is Ferty9. Thank you so much. I look forward to being part of your individual journeys, making your dreams come true, one miracle at a time. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
మరొకసారి గట్టిగా చప్పట్లండి ఫర్ మిస్టర్ హవియర్. ఆల్రైట్, సో లేడీస్ అండ్ జెంటిల్మెన్, అందరికీ ఇష్టమైన స్నేహ గారు మన ముందు వచ్చి మాట్లాడబోతున్నారు. సో మ్యామ్, మిమ్మల్ని పిలిచే ముందు ఇంకొక రకంగా కూడా మిమ్మల్ని పిలవాలని నాకు అనిపిస్తుంది. వై? బికాజ్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ వెరీ బిగ్ ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఫ్రమ్ మై యంగ్ ఏజ్. సో ఒక్క సాంగ్ తో మిమ్మల్ని స్వాగతం పలుకుదామని నేను అనుకుంటున్నాను. మనసున ఉన్నది చెప్పాలనున్నది, మాటలు రావి ఇలా. Thank you so much. Can you all put hands together and invite her on stage?
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ అది నా లైను, మనసులో ఉన్నది చెప్పాలన్నది మాటలు నాగలిలా. Because it's so happy to see such a beautiful, happy face, not just of doctors, couples, parents, staffs, teams, team member. చాలా చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది ఇలాంటి ఈవెంట్ చెప్పకూడదు, ఇది ఒక మంచి సెలబ్రేషన్లో టు బి పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద సెలబ్రేషన్ ఐ ఫీల్ వెరీ ప్రౌడ్. బికాస్ దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ జస్ట్ అ డ్రీమ్, ఇట్స్ అ బిలీవ్ హోప్. ఆ బిలీవ్ హోప్ని రియాలిటీకి మార్చారు ఈ డాక్టర్స్, టీమ్, స్టాఫ్ అందరికీ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. నాట్ జస్ట్ 1, నాట్ జస్ట్ 2, నాట్ జస్ట్ 50, 100 బేబీస్ ఇన్ వెరీ వెరీ షార్ట్ స్పాన్. అది వచ్చి ఐ థింక్ ఇట్స్ రికార్డ్ కూడా చెప్పచ్చు. 100 ఫ్యామిలీ హ్యాపీ లైఫ్ని మార్చేశారు, వాళ్ళ లైఫ్ని జాయ్ఫుల్గా మార్చేశారు. సో ఐ కంగ్రాచులేట్ all the doctor and staff. Keep doing this great job because you are making a lot of families, a lot of couples and parents happy. Thank you so much for that, because I understand and I believe how beautiful parenthood is, motherhood is, and I understand how beautiful feeling it is, joyful feel it is. And to all the couple who is going to be a parent, congratulations and all the best. And her parents, enjoy this journey. Good luck.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ వచ్చి మీ
Neha, it's a beautiful voice. నేను కూడా అంత బాగా I don't think I will sing that beautifully, but you sung so well.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ మ్యామ్. వన్ సెల్ఫీ విత్ యూ ప్లీజ్. Alright, so now we're going to have the logo కూడా మనం launch చేసుకోబోతున్నాము. So can we have the Ferty9 Fertility Center's logo launch? So this logo launch which is happening by the official team of Ferty9 by Dr. Jyothi and so here we go, we're going to begin the logo launch of Ferty9 by the beautiful actress Mrs. Sneha, and also we have Mrs. Jyothi, Dr. Jyothi, the main person or the main pillar of Ferty9, and congratulations for Ferty9 for having this beautiful event here with a very grand success. And here we go, the logo launch of Ferty9. So here we go, that was a very grand launch of Ferty9 Fertility Center at ITC Kakatiya. Thank you. Embryologist and Ferty9, and I think so unfortunately we don't have actress Sneha out here, and journalist and a proud mom blogger. So get ready for a what is this? This is compelling conversation and delves into the future of IVF and Ferty9's visionary approach. So we are all going to see the vision and the future plans of Ferty9. So వాళ్ళు ఏం చేయబోతున్నారు, ఎలా చేయబోతున్నారు, ఫ్యూచర్లో మనందరికీ ఎలా ఇది వర్క్ మీన్స్ హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది అన్న దాని గురించి Ferty9లో ఉన్న ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్ మనకి చెప్పబోతున్నారు. సో దట్ వాజ్ అ వెరీ ఇన్ఫర్మేటివ్, దిస్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి అ వెరీ వెరీ ఇన్ఫర్మేటివ్ సెషన్. చాలా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మీకు దీనివల్ల దొరుకుతుంది. సో మీరందరూ దీనికి ఖచ్చితంగా కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటూ, అండ్ నౌ లెట్స్ బిగిన్ ది ప్యానల్ డిస్కషన్ అండ్ హియర్ వి గో.
Patient about it, but welcome to the panelists, and it is quite a pleasure to be here on Ferty9 journey in enabling parents from reaching their state of hope to have a becoming family. And we had 50+ families over here, so many babies, that was so nice to see. And of course, I have some questions to start here. I will start with ladies first. So Jyothi, coming from you. When it comes to Ferty9, because that's your vision to be able to Ferty9, to become parents. We have a lot of parents here today, and everyone had a different story, probably had different complications, probably had a different journey towards becoming parents. How do you ensure that everyone has a personalized approach that caters to them, given the wide variety of patients that we have. How do we ensure that care, which is a personalized care, a personalized system, medical care that is coming to them?
Thank you for that, Pri. So today is a very happy day for us, especially echoing your voice of seeing more than 50 couples coming here and somebody there to pat at the back and say, yes, your journey should be more stronger, and it was a kind of source of inspiration for us to see them. When it comes to fertility treatment, personal care is the most single important technique what we have to follow. Because as we all know, we all look different. Nobody is alike. Similarly, the ovaries are different in each lady. When coming to the treatment, we have to definitely do an in-depth analysis of the couple's problem. So I always a firm believer of find out what's the problem, you will have a solution for it. So focus. Again, each and every couple is different, and some of them very simple tablets they conceive, or some of them just telling them the lifestyle modification is good enough. But there are few couples who need tailor-made protocol, individualizing what's the problem and giving the solution. So we are very privileged to work in Ferty9, which is a one-stop solution for infertile couples. One group, we have all the advanced technology, and our way forward is to get all the technology in place and make sure that any infertile couple with any big problem, definitely we should find a solution and make sure they go with one of the Thank you.
So picking up from that, how we are like company like lower industry, right? Talking about technology. How have innovations in technology positively impacted success rates, and which are the specific technologies that you see are particularly promising for IVF, especially in India?
Well, if we have a global perspective of IVF in the beginning, I would say that the turning point was the introduction of XILTRIX, which is a way to put the sperm inside the oocyte and to create this fertilization activities with better rates than the insemination or conventional fertilization. From that moment, I would say that most of the investment in the technologies has been focused in three main fields. One would be cryopreservation, so technology that we use to freeze embryos and to optimize our cycles, because out of one stimulation and one oocyte, we may have different attempts for the patients. This is really convenient for patients and for the cycles. Second area would be embryo selection, which is the area in which we have most of our technologies nowadays. For example, time lapse imaging, which also artificial intelligence nowadays, because we can select which one is the best and we can transfer to get pregnancy as possible. We have also all the area of genetics analysis to select the normal embryos, usually embryos, also to improve our success rates, or even to avoid diseases in the offspring. And then we have, I would say, because it has also a very high impact in society, fertility preservation, which is something nowadays is very important, both for patients with medical conditions, cancer treatment, patients who potentially are going to lose their fertility, and we can have some kind of hope for them to, after the treatment, to have the material cryopreserved so they can use it and they can have babies from their own genes. And secondly, for women who nowadays are undergoing a tremendous change in our society because they have more desires, more hopes also to progress professionally, to study, to do things. And we need to provide some kind of tool for her to choose when to have children. So if they want to postpone the maternity, now we can also offer some kind of tools for our laboratories for them to make the right choices in the right way.
Thank you. That's very interesting. And Vinesh, coming to you from there, I mean, you have such extensive experience in the industry as well. You've seen the Indian IVF industry grow. You have been crucial in its growth. Could you provide an overview of the current state and what do you see as the three growth areas going ahead in the IVF industry? Like Hardeep has touched upon some of the technology and also you also played an important part. But an overview of what you see so far and where do you think we're headed in terms of growth areas?
Yeah, it's a very interesting space. if I look back around early 90s, infertility was considered as a personal shortcoming of a woman. It was never considered as a disease. Slowly, gradually, the awareness and education has spread, and it's now more accepted as a medical disease. And in last one decade, once the organized IVF change started coming in, more and more awareness, educating campaigns, content-rich campaigns, meaningful content reaching to the teaching has been done. So I think we have come to a very interesting spot where, as a country, we have highest young population in the world. We have one of the highest urge of parenthood in the world. Yet the lifestyle has changed so much, and where the planning of parenthood is delayed. We also have, sadly, more than 50 million couples who need help to become parents. So I think we are in a stage where awareness, education is achieved through a bit, but at the same time, acceptance of infertility as a disease and coming forward to take treatment at right time, at right place, is what I think the last bit of leap of it is what we are seeing today happening. So with about 2,000 plus IVF clinics, about 300,000 IVF centers, as a country we are top 3 infertility treatment procedures in the world. Going forward, next 5 to 10 years, the acceptance of fertility preservation, I think, will come big time. Is when we empower the current generation of freezing their eggs and sperm and focus on their lifestyle and career without negatively hampering to their fertility potential. So it's very exciting time. Next 10 years is going to be, we will see that most people will accept infertility as a disease, come forward for treatment at right time, so that they achieve the dream of parenthood with much ease. Thank you.
I think it's very interesting that we're seeing both things happening. One, we're seeing technological advancement happening, but we're also seeing a mindset advancement that is happening in the industry. And both have to go hand in hand as we make this more wider and bring more families to the joy where people like even women just want to for their lives and have the option to treat their life, focus on their career path and then become parents when they need to. Jyothi, bringing that in, how do you focus on maintaining that there is of course a technological balance, but how do you also focus on the qualitative aspects by bringing innovative technology in when it comes to the services that are offered by Ferty9? Because I know for a fact Ferty9 has a great growth path ahead for itself. You are investing in the right kind of tools, which are in the best interest of the patients that you have. So how do you ensure that qualitative aspect that ensures that the patient has a full journey which is backed by technology as well?
Yeah. So whenever there is advancement in technology, as you have already enforced, Ferty9 we try to get it fast in our system, and then third we try to use that technology. To use any technology, it's people again. So very important. Our team, I'm very happy with my team. They are very fast in adapting and understanding the technology. So we have a system in place where we have continuous training programs within the system itself. So any technology comes with the technology we don't product monogram, we don't even know how to use it. So there is a system in our center where the technology is reaching fast, and then that all the consultants, if I have to say, they are all here, very fast in adapting to the new technology, learning, and then executing it. So, though the doctors and the embryologists are the core engine for this fertility, but background they are a huge team continuously working. So today I even want to thank my operation team, which is headed by Dinesh and his management team, which makes sure the technology reaches to the right person, and also we are here to use it and make the life of infertile couples better.
I think that's a very nice point you brought up. I think what Ferty9 is trying to do is make technology and IVF more accessible to people, and it's a joint fund shared by every member of the organization, whether at the back end or the front end, and that is what makes this go. Javier, you're the latest one to join the board. By the way, let me wish you well to you as well. What are you looking forward to most with your journey with Ferty9? I mean, you obviously worked in India before, you know where India's IVF journey is going. As we join hands with Ferty9, what are the prospects that you are looking most forward to, and where do you think this will be headed? What's the future of Ferty9 and IVF, and how are you collaborating?
I think this is a very good question because the point here is to not to have the latest technology, which is important, but to choose the right technology and to build it correctly. This is very important also. So because we want to have technology which is proved to be useful in terms of results, which is valid, because only that way we can offer to our patients the best results and the best quality without increasing the price so much also for them. So I think this is the key point, to be available, to have branches in the most important cities and places in India, but also to be accessible. And for that we need to create awareness also in society, and then to have also this kind of competitive also prices for our patients. So I would say that one of our main focus from this perspective in the laboratories is not just the technology for embryo selection, but also one point which is very critical here in India, and we are very focused in Ferty9 right now, is also in safety and risk management in our laboratories. And for that we have also technology, which is maybe not that fashion, but it's very important to have also technology, like for example, our monitoring and alarm systems for our critical equipment, so that we know to monitor the temperature, the CO2, the O2 in our critical equipment, like incubators or liquid nitrogen tanks, to make sure that the embryos are in well conditions, and in case there is any deviation, we can correct it in time. This is very critical, especially in India, when we have a lot of power failures, and when we have this deviation also with the temperature, because it's very extreme. So this is very important. We are also investing also in witnessing and having electronic witnessing systems also in place. So if there is any confusion, any potential mistake, which may happen in our field also, if there is sensitive, we have systems who are going to raise an alarm, and we can prevent the issue in time, on time, and we can do something to prevent that issue from happening. So this is also very important. So my main expertise and my main focus is basically in total quality management for our system, which has to do with training, has to do with having the right equipment in place, but also to have safety for our patients and for our customers.
Very great point on safety as well. Manish, you have a senior target for conferences. You share your views on Indian and global platforms. How do we drive, and what kind of collaborations are being driven right now between Indian IVF centers and international organizations, and how can we maximize such collaborations to improve the services that we offer here? First of all, I also want to know, where do you think India stands when it comes to compare to our global counterparts? In terms of numbers, yes, you've already indicated they're higher, but how can these international collaborations be leveraged for the Indian IVF industry, and specifically even for Ferty9?
So more and more, India started doing 100,000 plus cycles. Now we are on about 300,000 cycles. India is in the spotlight of global technology because nobody except in China can boast this kind of numbers, and also the future growth. So we are on the spotlight by global companies for adopting newer technology, any latest advancement. You will be surprised to know that the last global IVF conference in 2023 in Milan, it was not Milan, Copenhagen. Yeah. Half of the conference was discussing not about medical part, they were discussing about technology. And the buzzword is artificial intelligence. So AI technology development, for example, grading oocyte, removing subjectivity in grading oocyte, removing subjectivity in grading embryos, and in various other spaces, where the practice becomes more standard and more objective. It is taking big time, leap now, artificial intelligence. This all is developed largely in Israel. For what reason I don't know, but there are the 6 most adopted companies today are from Israel. So these artificial intelligence models are now being commercialized. They are already tested, and adoption of AI technology in IVF practice overall is going to be the next big collaboration between Indian IVF service provider and the global technology. Second, I think once we come to that age, which is slightly maybe few years away, all department of an IVF clinic basically are dealing with one entity, which is our patients. And with our ethos of patient first, the IT infrastructure or the information technology fabric of a practice should be completely connected with the journey of patient. What I am trying to say is that from first click of a patient on our Facebook ad or Insta reel till the patient journey completely into calling to the call center, meeting the reception, doctor, embryologist, counselor should be all into one fabric. This will make us as a service provider understand the patient better. And when we understand them better, because all the touch points are connected on one IT infrastructure or one platform, we can handle them much better. We can give them best-in-class treatment, and also we can handhold their journey with transparency and compassion. So, IT infrastructure and AI technology is something which global technology advancement and Indian collaboration will shape the next decade of IVF business in India.
You know, one thing that I think came from answers of all you three very key spokespeople of Ferty9 representatives of Ferty9 was that the heart of what we want to do is, of course, the best care of the patient and enabling their dreams. And behind that is creating this entire ecosystem that is backed by innovative technology, backed by upcoming like AI, that you mentioned, and the team that is extremely passionate about making this dream come to life. And that is absolutely wonderful to hear. Anything else that you would like to add? You know, anything that you think is really for our audience to know that you would like to contribute in terms of your last thoughts and also maybe hopes are for as we are headed, you know, into 2024 when new chapters opening?
I think the most critical factor of being in this business, I always say from last 30 years, we are blessed to be in business of spreading joy and spreading happiness. In IVF business, you make our Mother Earth a bit more happy every day. So keeping that ethos of patient first in mind, we intend to do everything which is best for patient, and not only in terms of giving them best in class result with latest advancement of technology adoption, but also ensuring safety, highest standards of ethics, and being completely transparent. I think that's our ethos. We'll keep working on it, and of course, with this, after a few years, when we look back, we will all feel proud of what we have offered to our patients to achieve the dream of parenthood. And as an investor, as management team, someday we will exit or retire. But we create a long-lasting corporate which keeps serving millions of patients to achieve the dream of parenthood.
And if I can just add to that, I think there was a lot of pride in this room today also when we saw so many babies, so many happy families, we spoke to them, there were your testimonials taken, and that is what you have enabled. And that is one of the things that I think, you know, you can't put a number on, because that's a satisfaction on the level to see so many babies around. I've never seen so many babies together, but congratulations to you all, and you know, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, and wish you a great journey ahead.
So that was wonderful, and we have got all the information from you. Thank you so much for moderating the show, and thank you so much for your valuable answers, and also the questions were very interesting. And I think we've got a very because my mom is also a doctor, and I am undergoing, as you also know about my problem, ma'am. I've told you in the first also, I'm also having this PCOS problem. It is like kind of a normal, it is not at all kind of a normal, in a normal life, we don't feel it is happening every day with us. It is there with us. That has become like PCOD is there for every girl. Yeah, that is common. People will start asking and start discussing, adandarki undi, what is there in it? Everybody has it, a kind of a feeling, but then it should come later on, nobody has it now. So I think Ferty9 will help, getting that results ahead, and I'm really very proud and happy to be an anchor today, and I firstly would thank Ferty9 and the organization for giving this wonderful opportunity, and I think thank you so much for this beautiful panel discussion. Once again, can we all give a round of applause for them? Alright, so every celebration has a word of thanks, and here also we're going to have the word of thanks. So let's put hands together for Mr. Vinesh Gadia to extend the word of thanks to our audience. So can we all put hands together for him and invite him for the word of thanks?
Good afternoon, everyone. With my deepest gratitude, I wish to thank all of you to come along, make the day memorable for us. I can't thank more to all the parents who came with their tiny tots, which makes us feel very happy, proud, privileged to be in this business. I think the day was most memorable, seeing so many tiny tots parents. I think we all are close-knit in IVF business because we believe in the ethos of spreading the joy of happiness. Thank you very much to everyone for all the contributions, and see you sometime again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and that was a wonderful event.
చాలా కపుల్స్కి తన డ్రీమ్స్ హోప్స్ని రియాలిటీగా మార్చేస్తున్నారు Ferty9. I wish entire the team and staff, doctors, congratulations and all the very best. Keep doing what you're doing.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ స్నేహ, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. సో మాకు కూడా స్నేహ గారు అండ్ మిస్టర్ హ్యావియర్ వరల్డ్ రినౌండ్ ఎంబ్రియాలజిస్ట్ వచ్చి ద అడ్వాన్స్ టెక్నాలజీ ఐవీఎఫ్ ల్యాబ్లో XILTRIX అని ఇనాగ్రేట్ చేశారు. ఇంకా ఎంతోమంది పిల్లలు లేక బాధపడే కపుల్స్ ఒక బండల్ ఆఫ్ జాయ్ బేబీతో వెళ్ళాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thank you.